What does that sound, you ask?
From the number one station, you come.
Welcome to the Rec Show podcast, a show dedicated to beat makers around the world. Kick back, relax with the host, Gldnmnd.
What is going on, everybody? This track is called Ancora e Ancora by the one and only Beatversations, man. I had to put this on blast, man. It's from the album Amore Eterno by Beatversations. Available right now on Bandcamp, man. Whole album is dope, man. Shout out to Beatversations, man. Yo, we gotta chop it up eventually. But I just wanted y'all to hear this track, man. Y'all go support this. I'm going to link this in the description of the show. Finish listening to this, and we'll be right back.
What I see myself in 5 years, alive and blessed. Whatever comes with that, as long as I'm alive, I'm blessed, bro. Nothing else matters. The most important thing is my family's healthy and everybody's good. We're alive and we're blessed. So the business stuff and the vision, my people will tell you, I don't really care. Honestly, I just know my job. I know what I gotta do every single day. I gotta work every single day. And when God puts me in those positions, I take those opportunities. I know how to identify them and see what's an opportunity, what's not an opportunity, and I run with it. But as long as I'm alive, I can deal with anything else, bro. We just need to be alive, man.
Well, I'm asking you. Huh?
All right, yo, check. 1, 2. Yo, peace and love, everybody. I hope everybody's counting their blessings and not their problems. Welcome to another episode of the Rec Show podcast. I go by the name of David Gldnmnd Hicks. Welcome. This is your first time, and welcome back. If this is your second or multiple time listening to the podcast, man, I appreciate you for even tapping in and listening to 1 second, 1 minute of it. Yo, go ahead and share this. You know what I mean, on your socials and all that type of stuff. But yo, we ain't gonna hold you, man. We got a dope episode this time, man. This is a special edition, man, because Bandcamp Friday just happened last week. There was a lot of new music that came out, a lot of dope, amazing music that came out, and I feel like the people need to be put on to all these amazing different artists that are putting out this music that, you know what I mean? Like I just shed a little bit of light, and then y'all go down the rabbit hole, down to people's discographies and socials and all that type of stuff. But yo, our first guest today, man, is an OG who I've been tapped into for damn, I want to say about 4 or 5 years now. That might be 6 years.
Yeah, that's about right, yeah.
It might be 6 years. Tapped in, man. Yo, I don't even want to. I want you to go ahead, introduce yourself. You know what I mean? Who you are, where you hailing from. You know what I mean? All of that type of stuff, OG.
Oh, no. Got you. Well, what's going on? My name is Afro Bluu. I was born and raised in New York, Queens, New York. Big shout out to Rochdale. I moved down to South Carolina about 6 years ago. And I reside right now in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. And this is what I do. I just love music, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So listen, yo, for everybody that does not know Afro Bluu, man, that's Afro and then Blue with 2 U's. Y'all go ahead and check him out on, Twitter, Instagram. He always, he a comic book head. He a vinyl head. Like
all body, yeah. That's the era we grew up in, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, I'll be like, how you be finding these episodes, these editions of these comic books? Well, we gonna get into that. Real quick.
Yeah.
But yo, you just came out with an amazing project.
Thank you, brother.
Repetitive Rhythmic Musical. All right, that's on Bandcamp. It came out on Bandcamp Friday last week. Y'all go ahead and go to Bandcamp website or the app and go ahead and support this project, man. I just wanted everybody to, get a little bit of background into the project. I always say this to you now. I'll say this to you directly. Like, this is an amazing project, man. It's like,
thank you, brother.
You taking people on a voyage, but can you give a little bit of background to, the repetitive rhythmic musical album that you put out, man?
Absolutely. Well, the whole concept behind the repetitive rhythmic musical is repetitive, meaning loop. Like, I feel that I love loops. Like, I can chop breaks, I could chop beats, I could do whatever, but to find or make the illest loop, that is my passion. You know what I'm saying? And coming off of my project right before that, Black Hippie, I don't know if you know, when I put out a project that's like pretty good and I'm kind of proud of it, I'm in a zone, man. Like, right. And it's funny because I had already dropped Black Hippie and I'm already working on something now. I just can't. It's real with me. It's real with me, Gldnmnd. It's real with me. Like, I can't stop. But if I'm in that zone, I just got to put something else out. So what made me put that out, I was going to put it out before Bandcamp Friday. Son, I just happened to look on my phone, and I think it was like maybe Wednesday. And I happened to look on my phone, and someone mentioned, it's Black Camp Friday this week. So, be prepared. So I said, oh, shit. So I pulled it. I pulled it and waited till Friday, But it's all about soulful loops, man. I get into my weird shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like fusion music on a beat scale. I'm just all over the place. You know how I do. I'm just all over the place with it, man. But it's just for me, like I said, the whole point of that is when I make when I did Acid Soul, I came right behind it with Driven.
That's a classic. Both of those are classics, man. Yeah, man.
Appreciate you. But that's that zone. And so Black Hippie was the same thing. When I finished Black Hippie, when I put it out, I was already like 10, 15 beats in deep with the repetitive rhythmic musical. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And I just love doing this, kid. There's no method to it. I just love doing this, man.
Yo,
that's all. And I feel like I'm already working on something now.
I know you are. I know you are, yo. Like, your output, man, is like, I compare your output, man, to Low Tech, who is Thank You right now, but he's putting out project after project after project. He put out like 4 projects in like
I
2
know
weeks.
this other week. Yeah. Like 4 in a day. Like it's nothing for him to drop like 4 or 5 in a day. Yeah, he's a beast though. He's a beast. He's a beast.
Yeah, man. So I'm like, I'm looking at your like discography, right? You got, Driven, Acid Soul, A Cosmic Reflection, which is a dedication to Raj G. So RIP to Raj G. You got the EP, you got Spiritual Galaxies, the Black Pages, Mind Science, the Ancestors. Like, yo, you have an amazing discography that I don't think like people need to tap in. Like, what makes repetitive rhythmic musical different from your other ones, your other projects that you dropped?
To be honest, I'm not going to say that it's any different than anything I do. It's just it's like spiritual or personal growth within music, man. Because you can find something that I've done on some of my older shit, just maybe more I don't know, complex, you know what I'm saying? But it's not, I don't really feel that, because I don't really go back and listen to my old shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always going forward, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I can't say, I'm not going to say anything's different. It might sound different to you as the listener, but for me, I'm just stepping it up another level, dog. It's just, but it's still that same grit, that same soul, that same funk, that same weird, that same electronic shit. I just might be on another, on another scale with it, you know what I'm saying? But to me, it's the same. It's not that it's any different than any of my other projects, it's just a new project.
Right.
Now my boys, I speak to my boys, they be like, oh, nah, you on some other shit right now. It's not really that I'm on, but it's not really that I'm on some other shit. If you really listen, I was always on some other shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just coming full circle. You know what I'm saying? Just right now, I'm just on some other shit. And I can go back and forth with it, But I don't know. I don't know, Gldnmnd. It's just, I just do what it do.
That's all you can, man. Yo, we appreciate it, man. Like I
appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yo, I have to ask this. Like, when I listen to your music, like majority of the time it's at nighttime, right? So it's like if I could take like a psychedelic or like a chewable, what they call these chewables or whatever they call them now, edible, or smoke. Like I would feel right. Do you think I would be able to tap in even more to the music like than I am already?
No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, we all know I smoke weed. I smoke a lot of it too. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to all the weed heads, yo.
Yeah, no doubt. But no, music is music, man. You don't have to be high to enjoy music, man. A lot of motherfuckers listen to fucking Bitches Brew. Fucking anything Coltrane made, you know what I'm saying? And that shit is next level, but you don't have to be high to enjoy it. If you do get high, hey, probably more the merrier, you know what I'm saying? You'll probably be like, oh, wow, this nigga's bug, but nah, you don't have to be into what I'm doing, man. It's just good music at the end of the day, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you do edible, you're probably really going to trip out.
Yeah.
But you don't have to.
I got you. I got you, fam. Yo, so
because there's a lot of shit I did, when I don't smoke, and I listen to a lot of your joints, and I be like, well, damn, I wish I was smoking, because I know if I smoke, this is probably crazy. But it's already crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have to smoke to enjoy it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say?
Oh my God, it's working!
Yeah, that's the good thing about music too, man. Is like each person is going to take something different when they listen to the music, listen to the album, and multiple times. Like you can't just listen to one album and then once it's over, it's done. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I think that's what everybody's they pick their favorite track and then they put it to a playlist and then boom, forget about the whole complete project. But you do something different where you combine and build a complete body of work where it's one continuous track. Why do you do it?
Well,
like
you
that?
want to know about that? That's funny you should mention that though. When you was breaking it down, I was already laughing in the background. Like, I know he's probably saying, why does he keep doing that shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, the reason
I get it.
A long time ago, when I used to, but I used to break the CDs down, right? Like I would put the beats on CDs, right? And I would track it, like track 1, track 2, track 3. I noticed when I listened to it, it would be like a slight pause before the next track come on. The recorder, maybe the other listener on the other side didn't hear like that, but I know in my equipment, that's how I heard it. And I was like, Also coming from the mixtape era, I was like, why not just make a mixtape?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Opposed to just making it like, track 1, track 2. And then I got to think of a million fucking names, and I was like, you know what?
Right.
Because of course we've done albums like that, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna make a continuous mix. And not to mention, I have like fucking 40 beats. Pardon me, I didn't mean to curse, bro.
No, you
like
good.
40 beats. Out of 40 beats, I'm a damn sure drop at least 20. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I can make them short. You know what I'm saying? And make a nice mix. And I feel like Mad Lib tapes. Who else used to do that? It was definitely from the mixtape era though. You know what I'm saying? That's where the original concept came from. But originally, I had a problem with tracking my music out, and it had that slight pause, and you didn't hear the interlude. Like the interlude will stop, then come back on. I'm like, oh hell no, I don't like this. Mm-hmm. That shit's got to go straight through. You know what I'm saying? And then once I started that shit, that was it. I just love doing it now, and I can get more beats on that way.
True.
True.
Yeah, yo. Damn, that's an amazing concept because you do that. There's somebody. There's what is this guy? This August Fannin. I think is from Texas. He does that as well. He came out with an album called Black Magic Volume 28, the Moji tape. So like I'm listening to.
I'm already writing it down.
Yeah, man.
I'm already writing it down now.
Yeah, August Fannin, Fanon. So he came out with that tape, man. I was like, yo, man, like that's listening to your album, listening to his album, listening to who else's album did I listen to? It was an album called Saku. It's Sakhu by who is that by, man? That's by Prez Morris. I'm listening to y'all. I'm like, yo, I think I need to let me just reach out and see if they want to hop on and just talk about their albums, man. So I really be just doing stuff off the, as soon as I get the thought, I act on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't let myself talk myself out. Man, that was
Right. Now it's a dope concept. Like, you want to have all the beat heads. Plus, like I said, I'm trying to learn new cats. You know what I'm saying? And get into their shit as well. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope. Like, I've never been done before.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. So when we talking about Bandcamp Friday, which was 100% for the creatives, right? For the artists, everybody putting out stuff on Bandcamp. Like, why do you think Bandcamp is so special compared to DSPs, digital streaming platforms?
Well, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, and this is Rose is going to get with me because I'm not a ill deep cat, but I'm gonna tell you simple. I fucks with Bandcamp because I ain't got to clear no goddamn samples, nigga. That's it. That's it for me, dog. That's it. That's it. Bandcamp is not kicking my shit back because I've done Spotify. You know what I'm saying? I've done what album was on? What Spiral Galaxies? I think I did on all digital platforms, and I got away kind of. Not to give myself up right now, but I kind of got away with a couple of samples. But everything else that I put in, like Black Science and what's the other shit? Well, any of them other albums, yo, they kicked me off like, nah, you got to clear the sample. It contains a sample. Yo, Bandcamp, I never had that problem.
Right.
I could play a whole fucking record and then they never rejected it. You know what I'm saying? So Bandcamp for me all day.
Yeah, man. Yeah. The sample, you don't have to clear the samples like this. Just, I think they're more accepting of just complete bodies of work.
It's not really. Yeah. Right. Like I said, you put your shit on these other digital platforms, like, you put it through, you put it in the oven, and they're picking out a sample.
Hello friends, today I will discuss the topic.
Stand-up Red Fox record I used, and they caught it. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Damn, Red Fox, nigga? I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? And so I couldn't put it through. Bandcamp, you don't have that issue. Knock on wood right now. I can't speak for the future, but right now, yeah, Bandcamp.
Yeah, man. Yo, so I'm listening to the album, man. And I pay attention to the interludes, the music, the loops, everything, right? And I'm listening, and all of a sudden I hear, yo, where the fuck we at? Yo, like Brain Orchestra is in there, yo. Like how like
yes,
all of your skits.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, what's up? Tell me about that, man.
Now I'm gonna tell you, like I fucks with him anyway. Like, he's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Hands down. Love his style. Yeah, love his style, you know what I'm saying? But I think you posted it. I guess a live beat set, whatever. So and here we go to the store. Before I go in the store, so let me play the set real quick. So I played the set, and of course the beats are crazy, whatever. But then he says those 4 words. Like I was like, oh, I could use that.
Yeah.
But that's the life of a madman. Like, that's what I do all day. It doesn't know. It could be on Instagram. It could be something I hear on TV. If I hear it, I'm going to use it. You know what I'm saying? Like the interludes, like that's. I'm like, again, I come from that era where and Pete Rock. They were the king. Dr. Dre was the king of the interludes. You know what I'm saying? So right. That interlude, I think some, you know.
Be grateful that we are here amongst the living as we move forward.
But my dear, couldn't ever let you know.
What'd you say?
But my dear, couldn't ever let you know.
Well, I'm asking you.
But my dear, couldn't ever let you know. But my dear, couldn't ever let you know.
But then when he dropped that, I could use that. So yeah, big shout out to Brain Orchestra. Love your work, fam. Love your work.
Yeah, yo, Brain Orchestra Jersey. You know what I mean? He's right now. He's doing a UK tour right now.
Yeah. Much respect.
Yeah, man. If he ever come to Texas, yo, I'm definitely supporting, man. But yo, like who else is Afro Bluu tapped into? Like when you listen to music or you
no doubt.
Who are you tapped into? Man?
As far as out right now?
Yeah, I mean, or I mean, I know you listen to, you know, the soul music and, you know, like your vinyl collection is crazy, man. You got like walls and walls of vinyl, but who are you, some of the artists that you're kind of tapped into a little bit?
Well, first and foremost, like the God himself, James Brown, number one. It's a start. As far as I'm concerned, he's the foundation of all the shit we do. You know what I'm saying? James Brown, man. I mean, it's not a beat I don't do with that nigga voice, you know, dropping in and out. That's my dude. Like, that is my dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I love jazz. I love soul. I love fucking classical music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Miles, Coltrane, Lou Donaldson, you know what I'm saying? Herbie Hancock, The Temptations, Jackson 5, Herbie Mann, Mango, oh God, Stax, Motown. I mean, if it's funky, boy, as long as it's funky, I fucks with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, I just love music. Like I said, I love music. And I don't matter. I don't really fuck with country too tough, but don't get it twisted. Country's ill, but only because country's ill because country stole from blues. And that's all country music is blues. So that's our music at the end of the day. Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, blues, man. I mean, Johnny Hooker, man. I mean, Howlin' Wolf, Lightning Hopkins, B.B. King. Yeah, I'm Sammy, Dave. I can go forever, dog. I love everybody, dog.
Yeah. Yo, so that's
I love it all.
I'm glad you named everybody that you named, just because it may be somebody that's going to listen to this that may not know any of the names that you just said, but they're going to go and dig, right? And dig.
Oh yeah, and it's a must. Yeah.
Right,
it's a must.
Especially if you're in this music journey, man, and you want to like do your history. Like, yeah, man, you gotta. I mean, like you said, you started with James Brown, the Godfather. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's where hip hop even originated from in the first place. So you gotta start there.
Fact. And yeah, you gotta start. Let's start with the roots, man. And look, without them, we would not even be here today. You know what I'm saying? Funny story about your man, though, James. Though, like, see, I was brought up in a real soulful house. Like, my mom's was like a real soul head, you know what I'm saying? Blues and soul head. And my dad was a real jazz and soul head. So as a little kid, I was about maybe 7 to 8 years old or whatever. And I was a big Michael Jackson fan, you know what I'm saying? Right. And my pop, and I didn't even know James Brown because I ain't know, I was too small, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I was like, I told my dad, I said, yo, Mike could outdance anybody. You know what I'm saying? And my pop's like, oh, nigga, please, you ain't never seen James Brown. I was like, well, he's no Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? He was like, boy, let me. He said, and I'll never forget this. He said, boy, let me show you something. I was about 7 to 8 years old. Gldnmnd, I've never seen a man move like that in my life. No disrespect to Mike, but my God.
Yeah. That's where Mike got it from.
Like, this nigga. Yeah, of course. And I was like, wow. And that was it.
The hardest working man in show business, yo. Man.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yo, a crazy amount of musicians and artists that have been inspired by James Brown and everything that he did, because his discography is like,
oh my gosh,
like I think I got one album from Japan.
Endless.
It was like a live album, but how many albums does he have?
Oh, son, it's impossible. I got like 2 cubes alone of just him.
Man.
I mean, okay, his discovery is ridiculous. Like, you think about it, he started, his first joint was in 1956, Please. And he probably started falling off, like, I guess what, like Living in America, like the 80s, I guess, maybe. He was doing something. So, but the 50s, the 60s, the 70s.
Man, 3 decades, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Non-stop, kid. Non-stop. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't even have all these records. It's impossible. I don't even have all this shit. But I got a lot.
Right. You said 3 cubes. That's enough, man. That's, like, man.
Yeah, man. You ain't got to try to, pay top dollar for these original pressings anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I'll buy a reissue in a minute. I have no problems with that.
yeah. I mean, so you got some vinyl purists out there to be like, yo, reissues is not the same as the original issue. Like, what do you think about that whole?
It's not. But it's not. I get what they're saying, but like I said, it's not that deep with me. I just want the music. So whatever I have to do to get the music, whether it be a reissue, I'm copping it. Right. I have no problem with it.
Yeah, I think because they said vinyl was dead. Like, I remember them saying it a few years ago, but I feel like it ain't never gone nowhere, man. Like, I feel like if anything, it's getting even more of a resurgence right now that people are like, hip hop took it back again, and we, reissues of older music. Like, I feel like vinyl.
Oh cassettes, the younger generation.
Yeah, they tapped into it,
and it's beautiful actually. It's beautiful, like, and it's funny because like it's cool that the younger generation are like, they bring out record players again. Like, you can go to the fucking Walmart and buy a record player, which back in the days was unheard of. You know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing. Like, vinyl, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and I'm not knocking like the MP3s because there's a lot of shit that you can get on MP3 too that you can't find on record no more. So I'm not knocking that hustle either. You know what I'm saying? Wherever I can get the sample, I don't give a shit. As long as I got it, I don't care. But like I said, I come from that digging era where we used to dig for our own samples and and find the obscure stuff. That's the era where I come from. So it's just something I just can't stop doing. But I have no problem with the MP3s, bro. Don't get it twisted. I have no problem with YouTube.
Yeah, man. YouTube got it, almost everything you want anyway, too. So
yeah. A lot of shit I will probably never get.
Yeah, man. So when you go digging, what is it that you look for? Whether you go to a store to actually dig for vinyl or you're on YouTube, like, what is it that you look for to make you even click play or go deeper into it? Like, what is it that you're specifically looking for?
Well, I always start with the cover. If the cover stands out, I turn on the back and see who played on it. Anybody who's on the horn, who played the drums, who's the, and if it's something, I look at the label. Could be a cadet label, could be a Stax label, could be like, I know this label, or it could be Cap. I know that label. Then, like the thrift shop, when I go to the Goodwills, whatever. A lot of that shit in there is garbage, but what I like to do, I hate to kind of give my secret up, but
don't give it up if it's going. You don't have to.
Nah, you my man. I got love for you. So I look for covers of songs that's already been done. Like, let's say A Rainy Night in Georgia, right? Or Walk On By. right? And if I see a person I've never seen, I've never heard of this person, but they did a version of Walk On By, it's probably bananas. You know? Because certain songs are Get Out My Life Woman. There's certain songs that just dope. So you can't really fuck up a song. So, and I got like, Jesus Christ, like 30 versions of Walk On By, you know what I'm saying? And they're all hot. They're all crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's one of my things, because I just went to the Goodwill and found this dude. I never even heard of him.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Hold on. Jeff Afton and the Springfield Flute. White dude went on the cover with a flute with some chick on the sand. Looks crazy. You know, it looked bullshit. It looked bullshit. But he had a version on here, Hey Jude. I was like, okay, Hey Jude. Well, I know that's by the Beatles. Then he had a song. What's another song on here? Black is Back. Black is Black. That's the Rolling Stones. I was like, okay, all right. And then it gets better. Superstition, Stevie Wonder. I was like, I'm copying this.
Okay.
I'm copying it. His version of Superstition by Stevie Wonder, it's got to be heat. It's got to be heat. And sure enough, it was. Sure enough, it was. So that's how I just, first I go by the cover, then I turn on the back, see who played on it, and then I look at the label. If the label looks good, I'm like, then I just read the back of it. And sometimes what I do too, if I'm in a area that got Wi-Fi, I'll just play YouTube and look up it on play it on YouTube and see what they got the album on YouTube. But like, if I get like 2 joints on it that sound decent, I'm taking it.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
Yeah, man. See, there's a whole science to it, man. Like there's
definitely.
Like it's not just you go in, you just pick it up and be like, I'm gonna get this. Like you literally looking at the artists that were on it, the cover, like the record label, like everything plays into the decision to be like, yo, all right, I'm gonna get this. All right.
Now, don't get me wrong. I've brought home some bullshit too. I have not always triumphed with that, but for the most part, I've done okay.
Right. The percentages is up there. It's more than 50%. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, man. See, yo, everybody, all my listeners, yo, y'all getting some. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all can listen to, like, watch a video and hear somebody's philosophy on picking samples or vinyl shopping and stuff like that. But I mean, this is stuff that you can just add to your arsenal whenever you go and look for samples, or you're trying to make a decision on, buying music and trying to sample the music, stuff like that. Like, but then you also just put your own spin on what you purchase and stuff like that. So, I mean, ultimately, it's up to the artist to flip it and then make it into something crazy, amazing. And I'll tell you right now, like every time I like try and cut a sample, it be some garbage sometimes, but sometimes it be hitting, So
yeah. It's not the sample; it's what you do to the sample. I mean, some samples, because that's funny, because some samples are so ill, you don't really need to do anything to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you come across records like that, like, well, damn, I don't even want to fuck this up.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But there's some samples where you're like, nah. But if I keep working at it, because the sample's like, it's okay. And you probably just go, I'm not going to do nothing with this. But if you keep working at it and completely flip it, like, oh, shit, I kind of murdered that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I know that feeling, too. You know what I'm saying? It's not the sample, though. It's what you do with the sample. That's real as it gets right there, bro.
Yeah.
That's real as it gets. What you do with the sample.
Yo, man, listen, I know you got things to do, man. So listen, I appreciate you chopping it up and coming on here and talking about your new album, repetitive, rhythmic, Musical, available now on Bandcamp right now. You talking to Afro Bluu, one of my senseis. He don't even know he one of my senseis, but you one of my senseis, OG.
Knock it off.
Yeah.
Knock it off.
For real, man. Yo, for real. But yo, it's
well, I appreciate that, brother. Like I said, I appreciate that. And like I said, I got much respect for you too. And not to cut you short, nothing like that, but I got to give props to you as well, dog. Like from your first beat tape, what you're making now, though, you come a full 360, dog. Like, and you just get better and better. I know, because I always comment like on your thing, like, wow.
Yeah.
Not saying that you ever whack or nothing like that, but I'm saying, but the growth, like your growth it's impressive, dog. So, yo, much love, fam. Keep doing what you're doing. I love the podcast. I love you showing love to all these beat heads, man. I mean, God bless you for doing that for us, man. We really do appreciate you, man. For real, for real.
I appreciate you, OG, man. Yo, it's my honor, man, to spotlight y'all, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. I'm definitely, I'm already tapped into you, OG. So whatever you put out, every time I see that little, because I get a little email whenever you send something out, I'm like, oh, it's time. It's time. I know you be cooking in your home studio, man. That, by the way, that's home studio, man.
Yes, man.
Oh man, that thing
Thank you,
is,
brother.
I know time, effort went into that, man. I know you enjoy it.
Yeah. I feel it's my second home, dog.
Yeah.
I literally live here. I mean, my wife hates it though, but it's all good.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? But you in the house, you ain't out there doing crazy stuff. Like you just in your space.
There you go, right there running the street. That's what I always tell her.
Right.
I ain't out there in the streets. I'm right here. Come upstairs.
Yeah. Shout out.
She loves it though. She loves it.
Yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to your wife, your family, man. I appreciate you, yo. I wanted some of that chicken that you posted on IG because that shit look good as hell, yo. Yeah. She gets busy with the pots and pans like I do with these beats. She's nice with those pots and pans. Man, yo, that's a good combination, man. My wife, we do the same thing, yo. She's the cook in the house. I'm in the beat room, you know what I mean, doing my thing. Yeah, man. So, yo, all love and respect, man. Yo, I can't wait to chop it up with you again whenever you put out some more music.
Family as well.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate you, man. Peace and love.
Word up.
Talking about loops.
Yeah, man. So, yo, it was my honor to chop it up with the one and only, the incomparable Afro Bluu. That's AFROBLUU. Go ahead and go to his Bandcamp. You know what I mean? Support the new album that we just discussed. You know what I mean? Like, you won't go wrong with supporting this album, man. And any other albums that he has available as well. The name of the album is called Repetitive Rhythmic Musical, man. Bandcamp.com, man. Go ahead, check it out. I'm going to link it in the description of the show, man. And I appreciate y'all for tapping in, enjoying the conversation, spreading the conversation, and all that type of stuff, man. So, yeah, man, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the time with the fam. And I'm going to see y'all again on another episode of the Rec Show podcast, man. I love y'all, man. Peace and love, yo.
Music is rhythmic and complicated, and it's doing things with rhythm that are very, very exciting.
These lights represent every living person on the planet. The white lights are humans. And these are the mutants.
They tell like younger kids or other producers like that's cheating, you can't really be sampled, but bro, like when it comes to this producing shit, you can do whatever you want.
You've been listening to the Rec Show podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Remember 3 things. Believe in your music. Take care of your mentals. Become the best version of yourself. Until the next one, Gldnmnd signing off. Peace and love, yo.
To be the best, you got to work overtime. To be the best, you got to work overtime.
These young boys getting better. This is not like the NBA when you